God. Okay, now I have your attention. Why you're a bot if you're not making $10,000 a month online? All right? And we're going to use what's called first principle reasoning. Okay? Now, Smith, what is first principle reasoning? Breaking down a complex problem into its fundamental principles or basic truths, and then reevaluating the problem from those foundational principles. Instead of relying on conventional wisdom or existing assumptions, first principle thinking encourages questioning and challenging those assumptions to arrive at innovative solutions. So you guys, if you want to start making $10,000 per month, and the reason, it's so simple, a lot of people overcomplicate it, right? So look, you need to kill yourself. You need to off yourself. You need to commit psychological suicide, right? So this is you before and this is you after making 10K a month, okay? These are completely different people. These are completely different people. So wait, what did I just say? I don't even know. I'm on a lot of caffeine right now, but you guys need to understand, okay? You need to completely make an insane 180, a juxtaposition on who you are. So this is, that is not a head. So this is you, okay? This is $10,000 a month version of you. And that is a crown. This is a crown on his head, okay? And it's amazing because it's golden and it has jewels in it and it's fantastic. So this is $10,000 a month you, okay? Why are you not at $10,000 a month, right? Because you can't. If I were to ask you right now, can you right now make $10,000 a month? And you were to say yes, you would be false. You cannot. You know why? Because if you could, then you would be. Like for me example, right? If you were to ask me, like right now, can I make $100,000 a month? I can't. Because if I was able to, then I would be. Okay? So in order to hit $10,000 a month, you need to completely change who you are and your fundamentals as a person. Okay? You need to dissect every aspect of yourself and change it. Throw the old you away. Because what's been working how old are you? Let's say from 20 years old, maybe even 16 years old. What's been working your entire life to get you where you are now is not how to hit $10,000 a month. That is not how you hit 10K a month. Okay? Understand that. So you need to commit psychological suicide and make a complete juxtaposition in who you are. Okay? You need to become the $10,000 a month version of you. What does this $10,000 a month version of you eat? How many hours does he sleep? What content does he watch? Let me take my glasses off. What content does he watch? Okay? What music does he listen to? You need to completely change who you are and your fundamentals as a human being. All right? Understand that. Belief systems, right? You guys need to completely change your belief systems because if you understand, so what does this guy believe? This guy's making a thought, right? You guys need to understand. So your belief systems are, everybody's lived a different world, all right? Everybody's perspective is different because everybody's lived a different life. Your belief systems are fundamentals and they are built off of on everything you've experienced, okay? When you set a belief, you set a reality. You set a concrete statement and you restrict your entire life to that statement, okay? Just because your belief systems are set because of your life experience to whatever gets you where you are now. So you need to understand if you are able to extract yourself, right? Extract yourself and look at everything. Let's say you're floating around. Woo, this guy's floating, right? This guy's like God. He basically took the world and he put himself up here and he's looking down from a completely unbiased area. With no biased opinions, nothing, right? He's looking down and he's like, okay, I think this and this and this and this. I think these are facts, but why do I think they're facts? If you keep asking why, you're always going to get a I don't know. And if you're able to get intrigued by that I don't know instead of getting angry, then that is how you find answers, okay? Opposed to being, your curiosity has been stripped ever since you were a child. Understand that your curiosity, it's always been because I said so, because that's just the way it is. But if you're able to, like I said, completely think outside, right? And look at yourself, but if you look at your beliefs and your belief systems and you're able to identify the reasons why you believe them, and you're able to have an unbiased, and you can change them, right? But let's say money specifically, right? Money is scarce. Why do you think money is scarce? Okay, because there's a lot of people who think money isn't scarce, and those people are going to make more money. So if you think money is hard to come by, money is scarce, then you're going to believe that into reality. Same way that if you get in a car and you are constantly thinking about while you're driving, don't get in a car crash, you're going to get in a fucking car crash and you're going to roll 6 times and you're going to hit a family of children. You're going to hit a single mother and a car full of children, and you're going to kill them all. That is not how you drive safely. Okay? So you need to understand, you restrict your entire life to a concrete statement when you have self-beliefs. All right? Business is kind of like driving a car at night. A lot of people want to cross bridges that they're not even at yet. Okay? So think about it. If you're driving a car at night, here's a road. All right? A lot of people are here and their headlights are, let me change the color for you guys. A lot of people, here's your car, right? And their headlights are going like that, right? So basically, this is the limiting of where you can see. All right. And a lot of people in business are trying to see all the way up here. You can't do that. If you're driving at night and you're focusing 2 miles ahead, you're going to wrap yourself around a tree. All right, understand that. So it's one step at a time when you're starting business. You can't have an idea. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to do this crazy blueprint in 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, even a year from now, right? You need to focus on what's in front of you. All right, you should be focusing no more than a week ahead. Okay, a lot of people have a plan on what they want to do in 5 weeks, but they don't even know what they're doing today, which appalls me. So a great analogy is business is like driving at night, focused in what's ahead of you. Okay, so going back to first principle reasoning, right? We're going to break it down like this. So you guys need to understand your progress is this. Okay, so this is exactly what happened with me. I went from making no money for a year, for almost a year. And then all of a sudden, in 6 days, actually no, in a day, I went from making $0 to $1,000 a day. It wasn't fucking all of it, it wasn't like $400 a day for 5 months and then all of a sudden, like, no, it was $0, $76 in my bank account to making $1,000, to making I think it was like $6,800 in fucking a week, dude. At 16 years old, that's insane. So it's just going to compound. You guys need to understand, it's going to seem like nothing forever. And that's, most people quit right here, right? And this is why I put this thing in here. Most people quit right before they're about to take off. All right, you need to understand that. It's all compound. It's all compounded. Like I said, when you set a belief, you set a concrete statement, and it can always change based on your experiences, okay? So this goes back to the quote that we've all heard, right? You need to provide value. But what is value, right? Value is created when pain is alleviated, and pain is alleviated when problems are solved. So look at the greatest company probably, or like, one of the most successful companies, Amazon right now, right? Why is Amazon so successful? And why does Jeff Bezos make $321 million a day? It's because he leverages the hardest. He's put systems in place. He's put the right people in the right places, but also because Amazon solves the most problems in a set market, right? Everybody wants to talk about, oh, you need to identify a market, identify a niche, and solve the problems, but nobody wants to break down an example. So I'm going to break down Amazon as an example. Why does Amazon make so much money? They've identified a market, e-commerce store owners, and they've solved every single problem in that market, right? They've solved the website. They've solved marketing. Billions of people use Amazon. Okay, billions of people use Amazon. So you don't need to market your product unless you want to, right? So they've solved the website, they've solved marketing, they've solved distribution, they've solved packaging, so they've solved fulfillment. They're the one-stop shop for e-commerce owners, and that's why Jeff Bezos makes $321 million a day, because he solves every single problem in an exponentially growing market that trillions of dollars go into. All right, understand that. Offer more value and solve more problems. It is understand this. It is the hardest it will ever be. The hardest thing is just starting. All right, understand that the hardest it will ever be is right now. It will exponentially get easier. Look at this graph. It is compounded. I call it the snowball effect. When a snowball, here's a mountain, right? When a snowball is rolling down the hill, here's a snowball. When a snowball is rolling down the hill, it is exponentially going to get larger and larger and larger as it connects, like as more snow piles on, right? As it piles on. So you're probably right here. Your little drop, right? Your little snowdrop, whatever, a snowflake or something. I'm not trying to diss you guys, but that's just what it is. Just trust the process. You are so close. You are so close. It is a fundamental, like, break it down simply, right? 1 + 1 equals what? 2. If you do what you need to do every single day, there is no possible way you cannot succeed. So in order to hit $10,000 a month, the conclusion is completely make a juxtaposition and become a completely new person. Because if the person you are right now is able to make $10,000 a month, then you would be. So you're not. That's a hard pill to swallow. You can't. It does take time. Some people want to talk about hitting 10K a month in 2 months. No, that's not really how it works. It will take time Okay? Understand that. And going back to the first principle reasoning, right? Breaking down a complex problem into its fundamental principles or basic truths and then reevaluating the problem from those foundational principles. You can pause and read this. Instead of relying on conventional wisdom or existing assumptions, first principle thinking encourages questioning and challenging those assumptions to arrive at innovative solutions. Okay? First principle reasoning. Everybody screenshot this, write it down. 10K a month is fairly simple to reach. It is simple to reach. It is hard though. That's what people want to people want to make that a weird statement or want to nitpick everything. It is simple, but it is hard. To hit 10K a month, it is so unbelievably simple. You just need to do and fucking put in the work and you're fine. If you do that long enough, if you flip a coin 5,000 times, you're gonna get heads once. Understand that. It is simple, but it is hard, and most people won't do it. Join the free Discord in the bio, or in the link in the description. Join the free Discord. Subscribe if you found value from this video. And I don't want to be that guy, but I do have a paid community if you're interested in joining. I have made people so much money from it. Everybody who's joined has made their money back. So if you want to join, check that out. Whatever. But join the free Discord. We have free calls every week. Hope you found value. And like I said, $10,000 a month is simple, but it's hard.